the ingredients on how to make it. So we're going to paint over a few screens over and over again to see exactly what we got and how we have to work with them. That is the final stage for that one, which is the Legend 27. All right, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are testing out some of the Legends to see how they play out on the projectors. We already tested a Gunmetal, which we have the name for that, final name for the Gunmetal, which we can't tell you what it is. Like I said, because of all the paperwork that's going to be done on these products. We have a Black Inferno. Where's the other one at? We have a Gamer, and we have an invisible version of it. And we just did, a few minutes ago, kind of a dark brown version over there that has a different name to it. And then we have one we call a Black Crimson, which is actually the one I have in the container. I may be changing out the unicorn. I like the unicorn, but it's not hitting where I want yet. I could turn this into something completely different, but I'm actually ordered new ingredients to design another version of the unicorn, much more pink to it. Has to have a little bit more pink to it. Let me see. Where are my things I need here to do this? So, record these live so we can have these on records. Go through this bit by bit. We have quite a bit, and then we got 3 more to make this week, so it's going to be a pretty busy couple of days for me. These are the unicorn, which I want to change for just a bit more pinker to this one, and this one here is a crimson right here. So, the unicorn, I should have took the top off first. Show you the difference, because looking at them, some people may think, oh, they're the same thing. Nope, they're not the same thing. They are completely different. The unicorn, because I have to go in, I have to size these up to make sure we're not having color clashes where colors are looking exactly the same way. We don't want that mess going down at the end of the day. They have to look different. And that's a unicorn. So let me see if I can get over here in the light. I don't want to mess up my sofa. I was looking for something to put underneath near my sofa, but there we go. So we can show you that they are different, but I want to change the unicorn over to something a little bit more pinker on here. I like it, but it's not what I want. This right here is the crimson red, or crimson black, whatever we want to call it, black crimson. That's what we're calling this right here. This one right here is a unicorn. I'm going to change the unicorn to something completely different. So that right there, I'm going to convert this into something else and add something to it, which you need to convert it. Change this over, and then we're going to keep this one right here. Even though they don't clash, I still want that unicorn to be much more pinker than that. That's not going to work for me. All right. So we're going to paint this down. So that way we can have a idea of what we're working with. And then later on, if I get a chance, I'm going to go to Home Depot. I wish they shipped in, but Home Depot just charges so much money to ship something that it's not even funny. And I can't get it off Amazon. Amazon does not make them. There is another way we could go about it, but I don't like it because the surface is nice, but it's flimsy. Wallpaper is fantastic, but they don't make it stiff enough for what we need to do. That's another option, but that's not going to work. In fact, it's going to be too heavy to store them. All right, so I'm going to take this off already and recoat this over to the black crimson so I can see what I'm working with here. At least I can have a recording of everything I'm documenting. Now, we document these recordings live because, again, we like to back up what our products can do, but at the end of the day, I like to be able to get a video recording so we can actually study to see exactly where we can change the product at. I just had the freaking handle for this. Other than that, this would be a pre-record. And I think from now on, I'm not going to discuss how they paint their screens in anymore because, like I said, that's beating a dead horse to death. We already passed all that, and that's no point bringing it up again because that's done and over with. We already know what it does and what it can't do, and that's that. All right, time to move on to business as usual. All right. All right, I'm going to get my padding. I can't wait to build a screen out of you. I got to get a wide angle camera lens for my camera. And the reason why is because we're going to start doing more of our live demonstrations on Facebook. I got a bigger fan base over there. Way bigger than what I have over here. Way bigger. So we're going to be over there more often. On top of that, the new platform I'm building for the members only. I'm going to do some videos here, but not a lot. Just videos for here, just based on load up on the website. That's it. They're going to be demos. All right, let's get this started. I'm curious to see what this stuff does. Ooh, this is crazy looking, man. This is really, really crazy looking. I don't know. I think I'm going to make one altar to it. One altar. Really, I don't know. I'm liking it, but I don't know. I want to alter just a little bit. I got to put you guys in the corner for a bit. You can't see this. So I want to change on it. Let me make sure. There you go. You can look at Dirty Betty. I can look at something and see it. I like it. I might keep part of this or make another version of this to keep it this way and then make another version because I can see two versions coming out this way. I want to change it a little bit. Just a little bit. Just want to make sure. No, at the end of the day, everything comes from Mother and Savior that lets us be able to develop and upgrade and develop whatever we want. We also, now today, I was blessed to get another 7 more ingredients. We have a silver version coming out. Oh, I cannot wait to start working on that one. That's going to be a beaut. Absolute beaut. And of course, we're going to have to test it, unfortunately, against great screen paint products. But, like I said, they won't be able to hold a handle to it. Not even a bed sheet when we get done with that thing. And you'll be able to use it with a 200 lumen projector with no problem. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Okay. What I'm talking about. Excuse me. A little bit more candy to work with. I like that right there. That's beautiful. All right, my lord. Work on that one. Maybe that other one done too. I'm going to have to order some more of this. I got this over at that other place. I'm going to definitely get some more of this. I like this stuff. Yeah, I like this. It's beautiful. I'm going to make 2 versions of this right here. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Okay, I just saw the splash hit. That's perfect. So, we are going to be discontinuing some things with Phantom technology. The black on it is going to stay, but I don't know how long. Once we launch the Legend, I don't think we're going to need it anymore. As for the, now mind you, products are not discontinued. They go someplace else. And they go to other companies. Like we have company contracts, so that's where they go. They want a product that no one can get their hands on anymore, because that way they can sell it offline and make a lot of money off of it. And that's where it goes. Phantoms, Phoenix, Luminous, all that stuff. Yeah, it gives branches out to contracts. We go in, we upgrade it so it looks nothing like the original stuff that was sold online. They reconvert it and they sell as package deals. It doesn't go anywhere. Just get rebranded, redesigned, and we basically, like I said, we have the ability to upgrade whatever we make. So we just abandon it. They buy a couple of 80, maybe 20 or 30 gallons of it, and they sell it as package deals. It doesn't go anywhere. It just goes someplace else. And then we advance to something new. As I said before, the new technology we're developing is going to be designed to go mainstream. It's whole part of a whole plan of going offline and corporate and stuff like that. Good stuff, you know what I mean? As everything has a plan on how it all works out. So eventually, the Phantom will become obsolete. Not anytime soon, but it will be. Now, right now, ones you're seeing that are popping up are replacing Phantom technology. This one right here, called a Crimson Black, is made to replace a deep red. Gunmetal we developed is designed to replace the gunmetal for the Phantom. The silver version we're designing is designed to replace the silver version of a Phantom. And in about a month from now, once we get the products and needed to make the darkest, and I mean the darkest, blackest screen that can produce the most insane, it will replace Phantom technology. Because the new stuff we're going to have basically is going to be locked. And I mean extremely locked. Patents, copyrights, trademarks, you name it, it's going to be locked. We don't have to worry about the other individuals because after April passes, that situation is going to disappear. Don't have to worry about that. But for right now, that's why there's so many of them that are being developed. There's an entire product line that's being developed for them. Now, prices are going to be reasonable. They're going to be reasonable. Everybody can afford it. I mean, come on, they take out like $5,000 projection screens with no problem. I mean, you have an option. I mean, pretty much you can go with the, well, you know what they are. Or you can spend the $5,800 or even more for these high-end. The cheapest one we have is $800. And then you have our technology, which pretty much can level off all these screens with no problem. Okay. And keep in mind when you're working with the screens, not to put them down, they have Pacifics, which means some of them work with ultra short throws, some of them don't. Some can be used outside, some of them can't. Our technology can be used outside, ultra shorts are compatible, and we can take in 10 times more light than they can ever pull in. So that's why our technology, we have to get it offline. We have to get into a showroom, we have to get it on display, we have to get commercials, radio time, all that good stuff. Trying to figure out what to invest the money into, and I figure, might as well invest in something I've been doing for years, so we can just push it to a next level. That way, I can afford to buy. I'm going to have a couple really high-end $100,000 projectors. That's pretty much it for commercial use. But other than that, I'm going to keep it with the low projectors, which I like to use. Sometimes to talk to big boys, you got to use the big machines. And that going to spending 150 to 200 grand for a projector, so be it. All right. Let's get this one going. Did we pass it back to the screen? Upgrade materials on here, so I guess we did. All right. So this will give me a chance to get a look at each one. And then after that, I can analyze it from the video, what needs to be done and what needs to be changed from there. All right. Let's put you guys up on the overtop. We're good. So I'm filling up my ingredients book today. I got another 7 more to add to the list. I have to order new containers for those products to be made so we can have them on the list. I expect to have that whole top half filled with screen paint before the end of this month, in the middle of this month. That we should at least have maybe about 20 or 30 for product line. Then I'll start with the invisibles and outside technology. That black, I cannot wait, man. That black has 16 elements that are dropped into it to make that screen super crazy dark. And it has 100% sun killer technology embedded into it. I think it's going to be a nightmare when I get done with it. I have no idea what we're going to call it, but it's got to be something really cool. I definitely want a commercial behind this stuff. All right, let's see. Now, let's get a look at this one. It's on the record. Completely different from the other one. I had a friend of mine contact me and say, yeah, I thought that screen was black. I said, yeah, until I threw that black screen in front of it. Then you see exactly what color it is. All right, let's go play. As I said before, they're always going to be at 1% because there are 2 elements missing, which we had to order for the finish off the screen, so they're not done yet. But we still test them anyway. See exactly what we can get out of them. Still waiting for what I need to finish my work. Now, I like the Gamer, I really do. Like I said, we have options. At 1%, we have options to change where we want. So I like the Gamer, I do. But I want another version of the Gamer. I actually want 3 of them, of the Gamer. So I think I'm going to design me another one for the Gamer. Something a little different. Because, I mean, personally, I want it for myself. Usually, most of the time, I want it for myself. And we got plenty of this stuff, more than enough. If I can repaint the screen, I can always go back over top of it, do whatever I want. A little more on that. Now, the technology, as a Legend, is only going to be available in 48s. We're not making them in gallons. We may do a half a gallon, that's basically about it. It's a little expensive to make this stuff. Not exactly cheap. So, you'll be able to get a 150-inch screen out of 48. And it goes down nice and smooth. Get my corners again. Make sure we get the corners. I could paint all day. So that's what I had to do, is to paint all day. I would paint screens all day. I can't wait to do the nuclear waste. That I can't wait to do. I got a screen set up for that one. Now this is going to be a part of the exotic collection. Anything that has a very interesting color to it is part of the exotic collection. I was going to do the exotic collection at 4. Now I'm going to do them at 8. Because we have so much to show you. So I don't want to do 4, because 4 is not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to do it. We need 8. 8, 9, 10. Depends on how many the Lord gives us. All right, that's done. Here. Get back over there. Grab our screen. This is beautiful. I like this one. Be careful. I'm supposed to break through the paint over here on the side. less steps than it usually. That's what I usually do. Okay. I find it interesting that I see people, we watch, people trying to make different color screen paints, but the problem is you're going to have to test them, which means you can't make a color screen paint. You're going to have to test it. It has to go against certifieds. How does your screen measure to a certified? 18 of them, 19 of them, 20 of them. How does the screen work with low lumen projectors tested on certified? Ultra short throw test on certified. Outside, inside, max out meter testing, white level tests, all that stuff like that. You can't just make a screen and go, oh, it's good. No, you have to actually test it out. I had to order more sample sheets today. So now, tomorrow, we will be contacting DMP Supernova because they have two screens I'm looking at. They have a black, I think it may be black. I'm not sure. And they have extremely good gunmetal. We'll be reaching out to Dragonfly again to request samples of their screen, very politely. I'm going to be talking to a dealership on obtaining black diamond technology so we can have it over here for testing. And there's a few companies. Now, T-Prison is another one. They make a really good gunmetal. I'm not really interested in XY too much. I've seen XY stuff. They depend on a lot of ultra short throw demonstrations. Now, I am curious. I don't have to buy probably an entire screen for them because I have not seen samples. So I'm going to be upping my collection from, we got 3 more to come in. We have 17 right now. 3 are coming in from Elite Screens. That makes it 20. We got 6 ultra short throw samples. So altogether, I want to get at least about 30 or 40 on the table. Now, I'm more interested in ultra short throws because we don't have enough of those. We only have 6 of those. We need about 20 ultra short throw samples. At the end of the day, I need to know exactly, if I'm going to be out there mainstreaming, I need to do my homework and I need to see exactly what I'm going to be dealing with and what is my competition is going to be at the end of the day. I would love, like I said, to go to one of those shows and have somebody sitting right next to me, you know, looking at my projector and say, hey, you got a sample sheet on you? Give me a sample sheet. Watch this. Put it against my screen. Boom! Watch the screen fade out. That would be funny. That would be really funny. I bet you I can get them to take down their stand. Yeah, I could. Because we test against their stuff all day long. That's the whole purpose. They test against white screens. We test against their stuff. All right, let's see what we got. Let me see. We need a fan in here. Definitely need a fan in here. Fire stick. That's what's be over there. The remove fire stick. Well, that's just peachy. We're all the way over. Okay. We're all the way over. So I want to do one in red. We got red. We got for the exotics. I want one in blue. Definitely want one in brown. We already got that over there. We have a gold. I want something really weird color. Anyway, let's see what we got to do. Sorry about that. Bump the daylight film. We got to pull the meters out, show it kind of like we got working everything here. Had a white All right, there's our meter. Show you how much light we have in the environment. Here we go, right there. Testing. As always, maxed out. But we have to show that every single time it has to be displayed. For every screen we test, the meter must be present at every single time. I go to forum sites, like high-end forum sites, with my pictures and demonstrations and stuff like that, just to see how other people see my technology. So I have to make sure all this stuff has to be present. What really gets the kicker is basically just watching my screen take on certifieds. They like that one the most. They couldn't care less about the other screen paints on the market. They don't care. And those forum sites, the only thing they recognize is that technology standing behind me. That's it. They don't recognize anything else. We're still wet. When it dries, it gets brighter and brighter. That'll be the heightener kicking in. And the reason why we run all these tests from the first beginning is because we have to see if the screen can be adjusted or fixed or how something can be tweaked. Some screens come out excellent. Some of them we can advance them and make them better than what they are. But if you basically just take a product and you stick it in the darkest environment you can think of, and do the demonstration, how are you going to know where your problems are going to be at? Because those problems will plague you later on. Like some people are going through problems that are plaguing them later on. A tablecloth. If you did your test correctly, should not be matching a tablecloth at the end of the day. That's why we have the tablecloths over there. Anything else we can get our hands on. That's why at 1,000 lumens I can sit there and throw a tablecloth and over again against my screen, and my screen will produce the highest white level. Got to test them. Some people are just looking for that instant gratification, but you can't do that at the end of the day. You got to test your stuff out. Like how the line just sits there. He knows he's boss. Goes over here so you can be up front. Where I got to sit at. So any area you see in front of the screen that's marked, that means it's an area that's not dry. The screen's still wet. As they dry, to get lighter. You see that heightener pushing right on through. Every time I see this Perry dog, it reminds me of the fellow on Seinfeld says, Who doesn't want to wear the ribbon? Who? Kind of reminds me of that fellow. Oh man, I gotta watch Seinfeld in a while. Alright, this gives us an understanding right here. So red is a really hard color to push out on the screen because what happens is, if you don't get it right, everything's going to have a tint of red throughout it. Same thing with all the other colors. And what the heightener does, the heightener actually allows the white notes to heighten, but allows the screen to remain the color that it is. So with this being said, this means we can make exotics and some crazy colors. I want a yellow one, to tell you the truth. I want a nice yellow one. We're still a little wet right up in that area right there and right up in there. Up in here, we're dry. Let's see if I can come in. Yeah, still getting wet in here. Oh yeah, definitely wet. But make sure it's definitely wet, because that screen has to go on smoothly. Can't have any imperfections, nothing at all. Has to go on smoothly. So anything that looks like that is wet. Make sure. Get up to down here. Oh, this is the one they talk. Who said when they talk on this one? I think it is. Yeah, they talk. I don't like it when they talk. Because then YouTube will hit you for anything. They'll hit you for someone narrating in a freaking, in a documentary. I had Christian music on it. They hit me with a copyright strike for Christian music because I had it playing in the background. taking that with me. Man, generate that is a bad idea. Really bad. Alright, so we can dry on its own. I want to do some gaming on my big 126 over there. I don't know why, that screen's just insane. It looks bigger than the one I got upstairs, but they're both, no, one was 27. I got 27 upstairs. That's a 26. If I could build me a scaffold stand in here, close enough to the wall, I could actually get a masonry drill and punch a frame into this wall to drop my motorized screens on this side. So that way I can have my 126 on this side. Because I like this big screen, I love it. I said probably shorten it by a little bit.
Come and see treasures yet unseen.
Because I like the 100-inch, but quite frankly, it's too small. I'm used to much bigger screens. I mean, I got 150-inch screens down here. So I'm probably going to do some change around with the screens. That one right there, I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. Because it's too big. The screens when we build them are lighter than that, way lighter than that. So I can build my own. And I can customize the size I want. I am. Sony 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's see what's on here. No, we're good. We're definitely good. And that's what I want to see. I want to see them white levels pop. Especially on the screen, the paint that's red. Very important. So we know exactly what we put in to get that one to react right. All we got to do now is just add that same code to any color we want. We got it. There we go. I remember I said, I think it was yesterday, about I was going to basically do this a challenge. I don't even care. At the end of the day, we got so much stuff to work on. I finally get a chance to settle down, sit down and eat and think about all the stuff I got to work on. I don't care. If they can't back their products up, I don't care. We got the cancellations, that's all we need. So we're good. We gave them the challenges, they couldn't back them up, so we're good. They can watch us grow even bigger. We just ignore them. They'll constantly talk about us because at the end of the day, like I said, they can't match anything we develop over here. This is all 1% technology we're playing around with right now. Ooh, I think I do this one. A little bit of wetness here, and a little bit in there. That's basically about it. I don't remember. I need a fan for that. Yeah, I'm using a pretty big net to gather that up. So pretty cool. All right, see what else we got on here. Contrast shifting technology. Pretty good. 3,000 to 1 contrast ratio on the picture. At a time. All right, I keep our time short and sweet. What else we got here? I want to do, let me see, 8K, natural nature. I butchered it. I know I butchered it. They picked it up on me, amazing. 8K, natural desire.
Getting that from YouTube.
Butchered that one too. 8K, nature desire.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. We hit it somewhere in there. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. You better believe it. It's probably over there.
Mint chocolate shake with Andy's candies. Arby's, you fancy.
Sure, setting this right. There we go. I'll give you 100-inch screen's a nice screen, you know, but I'm used to being on big screens all the time. So the bigger the screen you go on, the smaller everything looks to you. Most people start off with like a 27-inch TV set, end up with an 80 or 90. They can't go back to that TV. It's just not going to function with them. Look at the size of that screen and look at the size of that one. That was my screen. This was my original screen upstairs that I had upstairs in the lounge. Then I switched over to this one over here. That's why the next screen I built was a 27, because that's what I could fit up in that section right there. I got 148 on one side, 150 up in the ceiling. The smallest screen we have is in the kitchen, and if I could go bigger, I would, but we can't. So I got maybe a 60-inch in the kitchen. Then upstairs in the lounge, another 135-inch screen. Then we got an 80-inch 4.3. That's for the retro gaming. But that's for retro gaming. I mean, my main screens have to be huge. The next room, the mech room, 150-inch screen being built in there for that simulator. Then once we get outside and we start playing around on the deck, I'm going to do a 140-inch custom built acoustic because I want my sound to come through my screen. And on the other side, I'm going to put another projection screen over there, maybe about 100, 120, 130 on that side for gaming. So we're going to separate the deck in two sections. One section is going to be a lounge area for chilling and relaxing. The other side is going to be strictly gaming. And then we get outside, we got the wraparound 250 that goes from one end to the next. 150-inch, 158, 235.1, 180-inch portrait screen. And then we're going to build ourselves a driving simulator outside, because that's what I want. So I got to get somebody to come in and take that stump down, rip that stump down to nothing, put up the bird sanctuary on the opposite side, and remove all that wood so we can have some room to play. I like welding. I used to watch hours and hours of welding on freaking YouTube, watching people use a plasma torch. I think I might get into that next year. Okay, I can build all kinds of scaffolds, designs, everything for my screens by you taking up welding. Because if I get into welding, that means I could build my own simulator chairs and units and stuff that I can slap screens into, run my computers through. At the end of the day, yeah, they charge a lot of money for those units to basically for you to drive, like the pedals at the bottom, all the the cages for the pedals and all that stuff, and the steering wheel. I get into welding, I can pretty much build my own. At the end of the day, I don't have to pay them. And why not? I would love to do a dual screen. One day I'll get a chance to do a dual screen. I want to go to the arcade and get the dual screen. If you and another friend can sit side by side, I want to open those up. And the whole networking outside and everything. Well, it's going well. Slow and steady, but we're getting them done one by one by one. Some are being changed along the way, but it's getting there. I gotta stop eating crap late at night. It's gonna jack me up later on in the day. $8K Earth.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh, that's gonna bring up anything. Yeah, we'll definitely just stop eating some of that crap. All right. Enough with the creepiness. I'm good. Thank you. I hate that crap. So I've already started working on the first stage of a Legend Black. It is not going to be easy. I'll give you that much. I mean, with God's guidance. I mean, like I said, it could be a lot more harder than what it is, but it is going to take at least 2 months to develop this screen, this paint. It has to be ultra black. I mean, really, really black. If you ever seen Venta Black technology, it's got to be close to that. not worrying about heighteners to be able to get the screen to pull white levels. That's not an issue. I'm not worrying about the screen being able to pull color. Not an issue. It's to get the screen dark enough. It's not has to be really, really dark. I mean, something when we put on the screen, it actually melts into the border. We need something ultra black. And it's gonna be locked. All the technology you're seeing right here, it's all gonna be locked. That's why there's no labels. Why do you think there's no labels? There's nothing at all. There's barely any there's no information on it, nothing. Because that's what we're paying the attorneys to do. That's what their job is to go in, lock it in. Whatever it takes, how much it costs, lock it in. We want trademarks, everything. Whole 9 yards. So big question is, will it carry the Crystal Edge Technology company? No, it won't. We're getting rid of that company. We're in the process of building a new one. I told you we're going to build a new company. We're building a new one. Crystal Edge is going to turn into a distributorship for contracts. I can't tell you what the company's name. I can't tell you anything at all, period. Logos, nothing. Got a graphic designer coming in to do all the work for the cans and all that stuff like that, for the containers and stuff. I want the containers to look very professional. All wraparound labels, barcodes, the whole 9 yards, everything. Just like a regular can, professional. Hey, frog, you ever had a frog one day? Push-ups. So right now we have the Phantom technology, and the Phantom does have, and like I said, on my ceiling this morning, we're showing up the Phantom on the ceiling. The Phantom does have a red, it does have a gunmetal, and it does have a silver version connected to it, and it has a black. We also have the visible version of Phantom, and we also have the acoustic string. So we have more than enough technology to keep everybody happy. Because this stuff won't be launching anytime soon. We're talking about maybe 6 months to a year is when this stuff will launch. Just 13 or 14, who knows how many more we're going to get out of that. They got invisible technology attached to it. And like I said, it's a ton of paperwork. And like I said, I have to get this thing locked in. But if I'm going to be taking that money I'm going to be getting for this whole little nonsense that went on. And I want to go up there with the big boys. And I want to sit up there in their chairs and go to their shows and stuff like that. My stuff has to be locked in. Big time. You thought the apartheid and Jamie was a nightmare. You're dealing with a company, a corporation that pays people to pick up your item, take it down to a research lab, and reverse engineer your stuff. And they got the money to do it. So at the end of the day, before you walk up in one of those booths, make sure your stuff is locked. Because they're not going to run the risk of getting sued and losing a ton of money over it and then getting outed because they got caught basically trying to steal someone's actually technology at the end of the day. That's the path I'm going to. Make sure everything's taken care of, everything's done. They give me the go-ahead, we launch it. But until then, as we have the Phantom technology, like I said, it does the job, does exactly what it's supposed to do. We'll be showing this off a little bit here and there. But I told people were asking when it's going to be available, I said, don't hold your breath. Because there's going to be a lot of paperwork involved with this. Thank God I ain't got to do any of it. Because I could not imagine doing all that paperwork. Ooh, Bobcat. I did a provisional patent one time. I will never do it again. God, was a lot of paperwork. Really good. All right, market. This is already been tested. Market. We would certify us on it, and we move on to another one. This looks good. pink, the unicorn, I want to change that. I want the unicorn to be have a really rich pink color to it. Oh, it's so cute. And we got a silver version coming out, which we're going to be showing off. All that's going to be, we got 4 more going to be developed this next week for testing. So I need to get styrofoam quick so I can basically start putting this down. I can't keep putting the same screen over and over again. This thing's going to crack after a while.
Or pick this and give that.
I don't know that. Or this. I didn't know they made that kind of noise. White screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Man, I swear, if I saw a moose out in real life, I would lose my freaking mind. That's a big, big, big freaking animal. Oh, it's not something. They're aggressive too. They're extremely aggressive. All right, I think we're gonna need some good white levels off of this one right here. So we're gonna start off. Wait, where's the which one? The other ones that we have here. Let's start 4 from the door. See what we get. So give me some more. Oh, let me see what we got going on here. There's more sample sheets. Again. 5. Okay, short row, that would be it. What do they got? Let's see. Silver grade 5D, that's off the short row. Oh man, you gotta put stuff back in the stack. It's not supposed to be up here. Gotta organize your shop, man. It's not supposed to be up here. All right. So we always use the usual 4. These are the ones I like the most to start from the door. Cinema Grade 5D, which I like. This is a popular screen. Every time I go into a forum site, someone's always got a Cinema Grade 5D on display. I don't see too many acoustics up there, though. All right, there is the acoustic right there. We got to put a white screen up there. So we have 1 of each. Right there. I like this one for the white. Mid-gray, white screen, 0.9 gain. We have that there. Then we have to test against the gunmetals. All right, there's 1 of each. Gunmetal, right from here. Right there. Here, it's right in the center because this has the narrow viewing cone effect. And then we have our Dark Star 9, which I do like. I love the Dark Star 9, I do. It is good. It's very good. Very, very good. It doesn't have that strong reflective surface. It causes the screen to basically become dark on the edges. It does a very good job. And narrow viewing cone, especially for a surface that's reflective like that. Very good. All right, let me see. Mr. Bird, you know where you left it at last. You should have it in your hand and carry it about. You always do this every single time. Okay, usual trademark. I set things down in the weirdest places. All right, remote control. Yeah, that's what I want. Blacktop. Can't buy remote control. Gracious, man. Come on, just had it 5 minutes ago. Where in the world did you lose remote control? Oh, there it is on the floor. Oh. All right, it's on the floor. All right, let's go to white levels first. I can see my colors. I need to see white screensaver right there. Okay. That's all I need to see. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Right. Red is good. Always on gunmetals because they're darker screens. Darker screens always produce better levels than lighter screens any day. But they're not as dark as our screen, but still good. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Right there. Has to be a dark blue, like a solid dark blue. Like I said, the colors are good, but these are going to be much less than these right here. Especially the white screen's going to suffer the most because I can't pick up neither one of them. long as that gunmetal doesn't blend into my screen with perfect, no, then we'll have an issue. I don't want it matching. Let me see, slow color change out. This is an interesting color, the neon purple. Usually when you get to the neon colors, they have a really hard time gunmetal's picking up on them. Gray screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
We're gonna go to our dark gray first. And it's not picking up on the dark gray. We'll take our hand and put it over top of the screen. It's actually changing to that color. There we go. And move it away, dark gray. All right. Bit of a mid gray. There we go. I love the fact you can look at a screen that's red and it can produce gray better than gray. And I have basically one of the, I'm gonna call them naysayers, because we're not gonna mention them at all. One of the naysayers came in and asked me to do that test, and man, thank you so much, because we've been doing those tests ever since. Okay. Let's go over and switch over to white levels. Give me the white levels in there. You don't mind the screen's been a little brighter. Remind you, my screen's darker than theirs. See? If I have my hand over my see? Our screen's much darker. Even darker than the gunmetal, and it's red. We got the Christmas college in that bad boy. We'll take a Snow Wolf. LG Beta Fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay. See the fish fly across the screen. Sony 4K demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, peacemaker guy. Yeah. Evil supervillain and superhero.
I gotta check this out. Now you're probably wondering what I'm looking for. The screen's red. So the screen being red, we're looking for a screen to pick up. See how the other screens are picking up with no red in them because they're not red. That screen's red. So we're trying to see if that screen is going to pick up the exact same balance as the other screens are picking up without a trace of red being seen in the screen when it comes to white levels or colors or skin tones. That's what we're looking for. Well, that's what I'm looking for. I know that the screens are going to pick up a much more brighter image due to the fact that my screen's darker than theirs, but we need to see if the red screen is going to maintain white levels just as well as the other screens are going to maintain. If any red comes up on the screen, then we know it needs to be changed. This is why these tests are important. Now, when the screen reaches 100%, and I want to just completely go out and just crush their product, then yeah, then we'll be at that stage at 50%. But right now, these are all tests, which means in 1% stage, I can change it to anything I want. And like I said, we're missing 2 elements for the screen, so it's only about 0.5% done. As an engineer in it, I don't want to do this. We've done this stuff already. In about 3 more days, I should have the last and final product to finish the heightener, and then we'll drop it in. It's in there, but not at the stage we're supposed to be at. That's what Phantom has. Phantom has 100% heightener. That's why I can go into my room and turn my overhead projector on and look at the stars and watch on a 148-inch screen with no problem, because it has 100% heightener embedded into it. These don't have it yet. I think I'm gonna do a demonstration tomorrow. I'll come downstairs and show up the floor, and then go upstairs and show up the ceiling. Or I should do a ceiling and floor demonstration. That would be hot. And somebody said, what would you do with a 40-bedroom home? You'd be surprised that every freaking room would have some kind of crazy screen set up in there. Because literally, I depleted this place already. I'm done. There is no more room in here for me to put screens at. And I still have more technology to develop. So I've outgrown this place. But to get something like maybe a 20-bedroom home, man, that'd be perfect. Man, I could put anything I want. I could do the walls in all black technology and wire projectors all through it. One room for 3D mapping, all kinds of cool stuff, man. Full wraparound screens. Even make a biosphere that's coated with that formula. Yeah, I have no more space here. I've run out. All right, I am going to probably pick me up another projector on eBay. One other one's coming in, so I got another 720p because we're at 1080p. For this one, we're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be at 720p. Let me go switch over. We're done with this. This is already finished out, so it's exactly what I need to see. I don't know why people don't test the screens from the first beginning. I can never understand that one. I don't get it. I guess they're afraid of failure. I don't get it. Well, failure is not a bad thing. Failure allows you to be to fix the mistakes that need to be fixed. If they ignore failure, then exactly failure comes back to bite you in the face. Just teaches you to fix whatever needs to be fixed. And this one's done. Over to the Black Inferno, which I'm still doing testing on. Okay, something's not working. Okay, I knew it was activated. All right, I got some break time in. Have a little fun. I had a chance to play on the screen all day long. I'm going racing. That's the first time I'm doing that game. I love to race. I love racing games. Ooh, my sound system up too. $4K tropical fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
There's so much new in the new chicken and bacon ranch, but the clock is ticking, so we gotta hurry. There's new rotisserie style chicken in the family car.
That's the red in testing. I'll let that run while that's running. This is 126. Imagine it's in portrait mode. Now the screen that's going out back, it's 180 in portrait mode. It's gonna be huge. Because I want to be to sit down in the chairs and have a recline back built in. Have my subs built underneath the back of them. So how we're gonna do it is, we're gonna make a little arcade platform. It's gonna be 180-inch portrait mode, a little bit thinner. We're gonna have a projector set up. So we have it slanted up this way. You have to have a projector. What kind do you have to use? I forgot how they name. What's the name of that projector? It's a Sony DPL FH31. Can do a portrait mode. So you can take that projector and you can slam it this way and it'll do a portrait mode right up on your screen. And of course you go into your computer, you go and you put your display, you put it in portrait mode, and you can run the whole thing the same way. I have one upstairs at 100 inches. One of the gaming rooms, actually Taco's room. I have one in there. 100-inch portrait mode screen. We're gonna do 180-inch, which is gonna be built to a stand with LED lights, subwoofers under the seats, the whole 9 yards, cup holders, everything. This thing is going to be monstrous. I can't wait to get it set up. So I can go outside and play my Space Invaders. I saw a massive joystick with a roller controller. It's gonna be perfect for that setup. Flashing lights all over it, yeah. Wait, what do you got new? What do you got new? Ah, crap, should have went in and see what they had new. I got myself a new bike. The gear. Oh, yeah. What we got? Ooh, I take that. Can I get the epic buggy? Yeah, I want this. Can I get it? I got enough points, right? This game's working every day. Oh, they're not gonna let me get the buggy. I ain't got enough. Dagnabbit, I like that. That thing is sweet. Can I duplicate it? I can't duplicate it. All right, whatever. I don't want nothing. Let's see what else you got. Nah, I'm good. What else you got? I got 180,000. Oh yeah, I didn't have enough for the vehicle. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll have to drop some on my account. Oh, look at the Enforcer, man. That is sick. Can I get the Enforcer? If I got enough, I gotta get some more points. Yes, I got the Enforcer. Oh, I love this vehicle so much. Let's destroy something. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's wreck something. Got myself a new Enforcer. I'm gonna do the switch. Get my Enforcer to play with. Yeah, I'm taking my Enforcer. Oh, you want to see what that red technology looks like with the lights out? There you go. That's the new stuff. That's that black crimson. Thing is gorgeous, ain't it? We might design a dedicated theater paint. We're thinking about it. For your dedicated people with the dedicated setups. We divide these things to be designed to absorb in all that light. So you can hit that with 5,000, 7,000 projector. It absorbs all that light. None of that will reflect on the ceiling and walls, nowhere. It'll maintain to the screen only. All right, so let's play.
Select a vehicle.
I'm gonna take this one. Take that blade. Hopefully I keep my bike that long. I never keep my bike that long. Smack it into something. That is gorgeous. That's 1%.
3 switches and 3 vehicles.
Already, I told you, couldn't even keep the bike that freaking long. Somebody slammed me that fast. We can't even get the enforcer yet. Yeah, but I got the I got the buggy. I didn't think I had enough. They gave me the buggy. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, come on, man. Let me keep the buggy. Shackles. Already starting me already. Get full charge. I'm on you, buddy. I'm on you. Wreck your stuff. Right. Come on. Gotcha. Can't do it here. Oh, I know he's gonna do that. My turn. There you go. Take it. What? Are you kidding me? Oh, you landed on top of me. Well, it's boosting. All right, I'll take that pain. Give me that charge up. Trying to stay on that freaking blaze is good. Yeah, right on top of me. Got 2 people blazing in the same area. Oh, yeah, I take that. Loving it. I keep looking at this screen. It's gorgeous, man. Somebody got the... Oh, I got the enforcer, finally. Come on, man. Don't land on my ride, man. It's got that. Oh, come on. You freaking kidding me? He just ran right over top of me. Round. I'll get my enforcer back. Come here, buddy. My enforcer back. Yeah, bye.
No targets fired.
Yeah, so he's a gladiator. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, what the freak? Are you kidding me? He landed on back of me. By the way, this is online. I'm taking a gladiator. Oh man, I gotta get out. I'm over my time real quick. All right, thank you all for taking your time watching. I gotta go, and God bless.